Hey, I'm Shar, and welcome to Readings. Taurus, I want to pull an Eckhart Tolle card for you. These are a New Earth inspiration card. And let's hope it gives you some inspiration. Let's see what Spirit has picked for you. No matter what your body's appearance is on the outer level, beyond the outer form is an intensely alive energy field. Yes, indeed. If you are not familiar with inner body awareness, close your eyes for a moment and find out if there is life inside your hands. Close your eyes for a moment. And can you feel your hands? Body awareness not only anchors you in the present moment, it is a doorway out of the prison that is the ego. Now, Taurus, what are you doing? Are you trying to find yourself? Are you trying to ask yourself some tough questions like, is there something else other than this? I want to pick a Psychic Tarot Oracle card. These are by John Holland. Let's see if Spirit wants to match up to that card. Taurus. You want to stay in the present moment. It's where you want to be, the here, the now. So close your eyes and feel your hands. And you feel the energy flowing through your hands. I'll bring in the now. Spirit has picked number 3. Fertility. Holy Lord, oi, 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 oi. Fertility. What is going on here? Let's see if we can find it. Number 3, fertility. It's on page 31. 3 and 1 is 4, darling. 31. Fertility. There it is. Through this card, the manifestation of growth is on the horizon. You're the creator, and the seeds that have been planted in the past, whether they were happiness, comfort, abundance, prosperity, family, children, ideas, or even thoughts, are now ready to give birth into your world. Be patient as you watch your seeds take root and grow. Nurture them as they become strong and healthy. Open yourself to the life force of the universe. This card also represents femininity and Mother Earth, who is calling to you. The arms of her beauty are reaching out. She wants to embrace you on her seashores, mountains, forests, and gardens. Go to her and meet her halfway. Acknowledge that the same energy that makes up the heavens, earth, plants, animals, and mineral kingdom is also part of you. Start nurturing yourself and infuse your soul with love and compassion. Soon others will see and feel your devotion. As you interact with others around you now, or even if you're in the midst of solving a problem, use gentle care and kindness as you handle such situations. This isn't a time for you to be inconsiderate or possessive or domineering or forceful or pushy. Act from the loving space of your heart center. The benevolent energy that resides there will assist you in making sacrifices in order to care for and help others as well as yourself. And fertility, the tarot card would be, yes indeed, the Empress. So, have you got thoughts that are starting to spring up? Are you starting to feel things that, I don't know, you never felt before, or things that you've heard about, or are you watching something on YouTube to enlighten the soul, make yourself feel better? Well, we're going to go to the witch. We're going to go to the Gypsy Witch fortune-telling cards. Taurus. Taurus. I feel a Sagittarius creeping into the room. How you doing, darling? Taurus. Let's go. Let's get her on. And let's get her done. Let's do a reading for you. Let's find out what's happening. Now, Spirit is telling me before the cards even come out, I've got this feeling that you might be at an all-time low. That maybe you're thinking, you know what, it doesn't matter what I tried, nothing worked. And that you might be feeling a different kind of a thing coming upon you. A new experiment. Let's find out. The first thing I have is left out in the cold. And you had no idea it was coming. Absolutely no idea this was coming. 1 minute I was freaking celebrating. I was living life. I was having a good time. And next thing I know, the door was slammed. Now, you know what? Sometimes there are no red flags. Sometimes everything seems to be good, and then all of a sudden, it's bad. It's like, what the hell happened? This is what I got with the celebration. I don't think you were celebrating, but I think you were living life, and everything was good. And then the door closed, and the supply stopped, or something, you were left out in the cold and abandoned. And it's like, what the hell happened? Well, there's a messenger here that comes to tell me something. The messenger tells me that someone drew a sword out against you. Yes, indeed. They made a judgment call. And I really do feel, unbeknownst to you, I don't even think you've seen this coming, Taurus. But let's shuffle them up and see what we get. Yeah, you are feeling it, aren't you? You are feeling it. You're feeling that someone was very deceptive. That somebody was not who they said they were. Or that somebody just left you out in the cold for no reason. You really feel put out. I got a feeling that you're probably blocked here with the 10 of hammers. 10 freaking hammers coming down. 10 hammers coming down on top of you does not feel good. But I got to tell you here is that I really do feel, Taurus, that you had no idea. Now, sometimes we say something out of the blue and don't even realize we say it, and we laugh. But somebody else might hold on to that stuff, you know? Where sometimes we might do something and not think anything about it, but somebody else watching might feel differently about it. But it just seems to have just crept up on you. It's like, okay, one moment I'm in, and the next moment I'm out. Now you're standing at the crossroads, and the crossroads is about a soulmate. But this is not someone that you've known for a long time. This is not someone that you've got a lot of history with. Now this could be a new somebody, probably, I don't know, a year, 2 years, a few months. But it's somebody that you felt a kinship to. Spirit. Their emotions were all over the board. Holy crap. This was a very emotional person. God love you, darling, if you're watching. If it doesn't resonate, don't, or swing it around. And maybe, Taurus, you were very emotional. Somebody here was very, very difficult to get along with. They caused such great waves of emotion. I really do feel what I'm seeing here is an unjustified, probably for no reason, just being cast away. But I don't feel that you've been forgotten, but just cast away. It might be somebody who's having a difficult time dealing with love or their emotions. But with the Nightmare card and the King of Emotion coming out here, King Neptune himself rising out of the sea. But when King Neptune is rising out of the sea with the Nine of Swords, it's not a king that you really welcome seeing in your life. This is someone who brings a lot of emotion, a lot of someone that can cause you worry or drama or trauma, and name 9 most horrible things. And you look back, and Jesus, yes, I'd be looking back too. I'd be looking back too and saying, what the hell happened just now? I just texted to say, how are you? And they freaked out. A lot of emotion. Okay. Was it the possibility they thought that you were with somebody else? Or, Spirit, bring it in. Yes, indeed. Is it possible that you are married still, but not together? Because there's a possibility here. I'm seeing that there's someone that was possibly married and they have children. And this could be a jealousy thing, like I don't want you talking to him or her. But you got kids, you got to talk to him or her. You got kids, you know. This is someone who's obviously not handling something maturely. But there's something here with the, you know what? All right, I'm just going to bring it out. 9 of Pentacles and something about home with the 10 of Cups. The doors opening, the being recognized, a decision being made. And a soulmate that you do have history with. One more. And the rebuild. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. I knew it. There's a possibility here, Taurus, that you, if you do have a couple kids and an ex or someone that you're not divorced to, and someone who's still in your life because of the kids, there's possibility here of rebuilding. The two of you might come back and rebuild your lives together. If not, it's the other side. But this is what I'm seeing, Taurus, is you might have met someone not too long ago. Maybe a year. I'm really feeling maybe a year, year and a half. Maybe just a few months, 8 months. But this someone you come to find out was a very emotional person. They might have been a bit controlling. They may have just ousted you. They may be going through a hard time with the abilities of handling a situation like this, of a person who is separated and has children. And it might be just a very hard thing for them to try to share their world with you and the world that you have with the other. So this is kind of what I'm saying, but what I'm looking at here, Taurus, is the rebuild of a soulmate that you do have children with, or that you are separated from. So the going to calmer waters is going back into the marriage. You know, maybe your ex is causing a big pile of bullshit between you and somebody that you met. This reading can just bounce all over the freaking place. Maybe your ex is causing trouble with someone, with you, and someone that you met. Maybe they're the emotional one. But to go to calmer waters, in order to calm things down, is to go back into the marriage. Here's your key. Here's your key to the house. And you're holding on to it. So, you know, these things happen. You know, we leave a spouse and we meet someone else, and that other person's having a hard time accepting that you have another life, or your other life is having a hell of a hard time accepting your new life. And the only way to settle it is to move back home. So this is what I have for you, Taurus. It's a hell of a reading, but it's what Spirit has given me today. So all signs are on the board. I got a Pisces. I felt a Sag. There is a Sag here, but not prominent. But I got Pisces and Libra prominent. But all signs are here. Taurus, whatever the hell is going on, I wish you luck, darling. And to the ones that are trying to go through this new life together. But I got fertility. This is the Empress. Now, no, and it could be that maybe you're starting to realize that maybe your Empress and your fertility is back home with kids and with your spouse. I don't know. I can only give you what I'm getting. But I want to thank you for joining me today. And if you like the way I read, please like and share. And on your way out the door, Taurus, don't forget to reach back and hit that subscribe button. And ring the bell so you know the next time the Spirit and I are here to speak with you. Namaste.